Dear friends, welcome to Know Thyself YouTube channel. Good morning. Hope you are all staying safe and keeping well. I sincerely thank all of you who have subscribed to this channel and follow the channel. If you find the contents of the videos uploaded in this channel useful, please subscribe to this channel and click the notification or the bell icon so that you can be notified when a video is uploaded. Kindly share the videos with others around the internet. In the last episode of Know Your Personality segment, we began analyzing the prayer of quiet, the prayer suitable for gut-centered Enneagram types, namely type 8 Challenger Protector, type 9 Peacemaker Mediator, and type 1 Reformer Perfectionist. In this episode, we will continue our discussion on the prayer of quiet, the prayer suitable for gut-centered Enneagram types, namely types 8, 9, and 1. The depth communication with God, the gut-centered Enneagram types, challengers type 8s, peacemakers type 9s, and reformers type 1s, attempt to establish through the prayer of quiet is not a simple matter. Unfortunately, human persons cannot turn off their thinking and imagination by some gesture of flicking a switch. In fact, human minds keep streaming thoughts, words, and images. These thoughts, words, and images attract gut-centered persons, grab their attention, and distract their focus. These distractions they experience in prayer draw them away from centering on God through the prayer of quiet. In some way or other, these distractions have a hold on gut-centered persons engaging in the prayer of quiet. This hold may manifest either in attachments or fears in the gut-centered Enneagram types. For instance, challengers type 8s are attached to power and fear weakness and tenderness. Peacemakers type 9s are attached to being stable and settled in life and fear conflict and inner turmoil. And reformers type 1s are attached to being right and living a perfect life and fear anger, which makes them feel bad about themselves and when suppressed turns into resentment. Caught up in their attachments and fears, the minds of the gut-centered Enneagram types can become restless. To silence the mind with its constant thinking and to prevent flurry of thoughts, words, and images to flood the mind is often a very difficult task. A way that can prove beneficial to gut-centered persons to use one thought, one image, or one word to chase other thoughts, words, and images. They must gather all their desires into one simple word that the mind can easily retain. This word must be a shorter word rather than a long one. A one-syllable word such as God or love is the best, but it must be meaningful to the praying persons. Having chosen the word, they must fix it in their mind so that it will remain there come what may. This word will be their defense in conflict and in peace. They must use this word to beat upon the cloud of darkness about them and to subdue distractions. If some thought go on annoying them, demanding what they are doing, they must answer with this word alone. If their minds begin to intellectualize over the meaning and connotations of this little word, they must remind themselves that its value lies in its simplicity. If the gut-centered person persevere their concentration of this one word they have chosen over a period of time, a time will come when all thoughts, words, and images, including this word they were focusing on, would vanish. This is because they have refused to develop any thoughts by avoiding arguing with thoughts. When this happens, they will leave all images, thoughts, and words behind and arrive at the prayer of quiet, in which they simply gaze at God, abiding in the depths of their being. As described above, if gut-centered Enneagram types persevere in this exercise of prayer of quiet and expose themselves in blind faith to the emptiness, the darkness, the idleness, and nothingness, they will gradually discover, at first in small flashes, later in a more permanent fashion, that there is a glow in the darkness, that the emptiness mysteriously fills their hearts, that the idleness is full of God's activity, that in the nothingness their being is recreated and shaped anew. All these things happen in such a way that they just cannot describe to themselves or others. They will just know after each session of prayer of quiet that something mysterious has been working within them, bringing refreshment, nourishment, and well-being with it. They will notice that they have a yearning hunger to return to this dark contemplation of prayer of quiet that seems to make no sense, yet it fills their life with greater sense of meaning and purpose. Thus, prayer of quiet is a time of faith and pure, bare attention to God. It is a time of dying to our thoughts, words, images, and feelings, and focusing our attention on God with a simple gaze of love, leading to depth union with God. In the next episode, we will continue our discussion on some other aspects of the prayer of quiet, gut-centered prayers suitable for gut-centered Enneagram types. Thank you for watching this video. Stay blessed until we see you again with another video.